Alright, hi guys, this is Vol, and I hope you will join me in watching some Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne. I very rarely do commentaries on Warcraft 3, but for this game it's special because this is the Replays.net Replay of the Year. They haven't formally announced that yet, but there's been a voting poll, and this particular replay is well ahead of the rest of the replays with about 700 votes counted. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. This is SK.Lyn, the renowned Orc player over in blue, up against Gravitas.Xyligcan, who is the pink human player up the top left. Now, of course, the map is Echo Isles, very popular 2 vs 2 map, and unfortunately, one of the only things that I don't like about the Warcraft 3 gaming scene is that the same maps have been repeated for years and years, and that's really stagnated it a little bit in terms of a spectating perspective. But on the other hand, these maps are quite balanced, and they are in favor with the top players, so there is that. Now, Xyligan has actually sped built his altar and has trained an Archmage, whereas SK.Lyn's gone for a Blade Master. So very typical openings from both players. Very standard stuff from our Warcraft 3 experts here, and both players scouting. Lygan with a militia, single man there, and the peon heading through the top. So, can't really say too much about the game just from seeing their builds. It's very standard stuff. Neither player is going for anything special. Usually with Warcraft 3, optimal play is fairly well reached and understood by many players at the top level. What really makes Warcraft 3 interesting at all is what happens mid to late game when the players are really forced to just play error-free. And these players have just been playing for so many years, and they're so good at this game that they really are good at just avoiding all of these little mistakes and playing perfectly for so long. And when 2 players do that, you often see a very long Warcraft 3 game which becomes very interesting and sometimes quite tactical. So that's good to see. And this peon, the peasant, trying to escape death there by doing some fancy moves, but couldn't manage it. SK.Lyn has started hacking away already at the creeps with Mazuru, the Blade Master, instead of attacking his opponent. Now, this item drop is quite good. He's got the claws already. Now, Blade Masters, as Orc players will know, and as most Warcraft 3 players will know, really do benefit the most from direct damage weapons because of their critical hit. Now, that will stack with critical. On the other hand, Xyligan the Seeker, this Archmage, also known as the Archmage, for the human player, Xyligan has picked up a Gloves of Haste. So, not particularly fancy. Possibly we'll sell that. Not too sure yet, but I can tell you that Blade Master will not be selling his claw. Very, very useful item for the Blade Master once he gets to level 2 and up. Interesting to point out that, level 2 for the Blade Master, but interesting to point out that Lyn has completely left Xyligan alone this game. He's got the peon there, he sees what Xyligan's up to, but usually the human player is better off if he's not being harassed, and the opponent of the human player tends to want to prevent him from leveling up. But that's not what Lyn's plan is. Lyn probably knows his opponent quite well and knows that it won't be to his advantage to go over there and try and creep jack for some reason. I guess it's maybe because of the map, maybe because he knows Xyligan will be able to defend it well enough. Hard to say. But yeah, creep camp being taken out here by Lyn. He's gonna have to pull that grunt back, very low in health. But he's picked up, it looks like, 2 troll mercenaries, just as has Xyligan. Well, in fact, Xyligan's only taken. No, he has taken both. This is the second one. The troll is back in the background. He's got the troll Shadow Priest in the foreground. And there we go. Archmage heading over with the Gloves of Haste and Ring of Protection +3. He's heading over to the shop. I get the feeling he's going to be selling some or all of those items. We'll have a look at what he does here. Okay, so buying boots, selling the ring, selling another gloves, and has kept the 3rd gloves, has bought a Dust of Appearance. Good dust there to spot the Blade Master, who has just run into him and in fact run past him to do some shopping of his own. Bottom right, SK.Lyn is taking out the creep camp here, but the Archmage is going to move in and do a bit of... Claws of Attack on the ground, so Archmage has actually picked that one up. And the Blade Master then will not be able to get that claw, so that's denied him a claw. Good little luck out there by Xyligan. And yeah, I'd like to see things going in the way of the favour of humans, but that's me, my bias there. Lygan's trying to get his expansion up at the bottom left. He probably will be able to do that. The Blade Master will harass it. We'll probably get a few kills on the peons here. Oh, nice critical there for 108. That peon's not going to be able to make it out alive. Xyligan's got more peons heading down there, more peasants, I should probably call them, more accurate. And SK.Lyn is upgrading his stronghold. And there you have it. So the Blade Master, getting another kill, another peasant there. He's not going to be able to stop that expansion from going up. Although the rest of his forces are here. The mage coming in from the background, the top right. Lyn actually getting rid of that scout tower as well, killing another peasant. So really doing well, this Blade Master. He's really managed things. I think that distraction with the troops was nice. And there's the dust of peons going down, just in case the Blade Master goes in for another kill. The Archmage will be ready. Archmage. Man, I've been really annoyed with this little particular pronunciation recently. I just can't be bothered saying it correctly. There's the town hall still not being upgraded, but we have got a lumber mill and a tower back at home, just in case Lyn decides to harass there instead of down at the bottom left at the expansion. Now, Archmage, also known as the Archmage, shopping for a Staff of Teleport. Good item, generally for just about every hero. Really gives you a lot of mobility and options in terms of harassment. Orcs attacking again, and Xyligan has to cancel a tower. That sucks. He's upgrading the second one. Only footmen around here, so the orcs should be able to deal with this, but the Archmage is back, ready to try and snipe that troll Shadow Priest. And will he actually get the Shadow Priest? Not quite in range. And good defense there by Xyligan, actually ushering the Blade Master away, blocking with the footmen. And here comes the Shadow Hunter. I'm not sure which ability he will have gone first. Either Hex, or yeah, it is Hex. So he's hexed the Archmage and prevented it from actually killing the Shadow Priest. A nice little move there by Lyn, keeping that mercenary alive. Quite an important mercenary because it's a mobile source of healing. And the only healing the orcs have this early in the game are the little cells. But of course, now that the Shadow Hunter's on the field, all he has to do is get him to level 2, and he's got the healing wave. No problem there. So, looks like Xyligan is over at the 3 o'clock position at the mercenary camp, possibly hiring some dudes. Oh, in the meantime, one footman has been hit by the Hex. So chances are he will lose that footman. And this other footman is being chased down by Lyn. And oh, there's the Mud Golem. That Golem will be able to slow the Blade Master and prevent him from knocking out the footman. So very nice move there. Another Hex going down on the footman further back. Also got a mana pot, if you notice there on the Shadow Hunter, so things going quite well. But oh, a bit of an attack here up at the top right. Now there's a mercenary aiding this Archmage in killing the Orc Burrow along with the Water Elemental there. And that's a whole burrow gone down. That's really painful for Lyn. He's going to have to replace that one. And here comes a footman. Another Water Elemental being put down. Massive damage being taken by the burrow. A lot of peons in repair. Is he going to take it down? Yes, he is. So this is some annoying harassment that is that Lyn's pulling off here. And tries to chuck the Spirit Walker into ethereal mode. But he doesn't manage it in time. And here comes the teleport back. So this is, it's only a Staff Teleport from the Blade Master, but regardless, Staff Teleport also on the Archmage, heading back to the bottom left, and really nice play there by Xyligan. I've got to say that was very well played. He did a lot of damage and he didn't really suffer too many casualties. He's going to lose that Water Elemental now, but in the meantime he's been upgrading his keep. He's got a Arcane Vault back at home, Blacksmith going down as well. That's going to allow him to build Riflemen. Mortars if he really wants them. I doubt Mortars will be used in this particular matchup, but it's a possibility. Especially if there was some kind of siege situation where he wanted to hit buildings. Not too sure, but definitely in the short term we won't be seeing any Mortars. The main thing will be upgrades, I believe, and so forth. So Mage looking pretty. He looks like he's in pretty good company there. A lot of mercenaries, a lot of good abilities. The trolls are much more efficient than the footmen at this stage of the game against orcs, I've got to say. And there's the Zulrajas, shall we say, the Shadow Hunter, using the Staff of Illusion to create a copy of himself, heading around to do a bit of scouting. In the meantime, Lyn taking the bottom right, getting rid of the last creep there, and you see the peon in position, ready to put down the hall. But the human hero has spotted the orcs down the bottom left. There is a fight going on right now, and I believe that Xyligan's probably going to come out worse off. He's got less heroes. He's really pummeled that Water Elemental with the spell. and has got a lot of chain link, spirit link off in its troops. So really, Xyligan's not really going to be able to accomplish very much. Unfortunately for Lyn, he's being able to netting a footman there as well, and getting rid of the rest of the creeps. So generally going well for Lyn. His heroes are doing quite well, and Xyligan hasn't quite got a second hero yet, although he's training a Mounted King as we speak, just starting that. And what have we got? Level 3 Shadowhunter already, so he's already going to have a big head start against that Mounted King. On the other hand, Xyligan's putting down an Arcane Sanctum here, and I think he's got one back up at his main as well. Yes, he does. So we're going to see plenty of human casters. That mage popping a